Can we have a roll call, please?
Councilmember Measom,
Present.
Chair Spencer,
Present?
Chair Harrison, or Vice Chair Harrison. And then Sean Meyer is going to be joining us, but has not yet, so at this point, I will mark him.
I'm here.
Oh, you're there, okay. I
All
didn't
right, here
see
you
you
go.
show up, so I should have asked. Okay, so we have a quorum.
Okay. Let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, first item is the consent calendar. All items in the consent calendar are action items.
What about your public?
I'll back up, yeah. First of all, yeah, okay, any additions or corrections to this? Anything? Okay. Need the approval of the December 3rd, 2025 Public Safety Commission meetings. You ever have a chance to review those?
I don't know that I did, but that.
Brian, did you have a chance?
They're not on here.
Do I have a motion to approve the December 3rd Public Safety Commission minutes?
So moved.
Have a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Minutes are approved. Okay. New business, action item, review and rank proposals for the law enforcement strategic planning consultant recommendations. Everybody had access to and was sent a copy of both of the responses to our RFP. And I think the best thing to do would be to just, let's just go down the list. Who wants to go first, and then we'll,
Mr. Chairman, if
Yes.
I could introduce a little bit of the process for the evaluative process so the public can also understand what
Okay.
was done.
all right?
When staff prepared the RFP to go out for submissions for the request for proposals, in that was the factors for how the proposals would be evaluated and ranked for recommendation to City Council. And so I provided to each of the commissioners the evaluation form, which talks about the evaluation factors, and I'll go through those in a moment. And then on the second sheet or third sheet of it, depending on if you printed front and back like I did, would be the evaluation form. This form, when you're done, we need to have from each of you. And Sean, if we even could get that emailed to us one way or another, it'll go in and be supportive of the recommendation forward to council. The intention of this was to provide your rankings, and then below, if you had any notes that you wanted to include in that. You don't have to, but that's why there's space below. The evaluation form that was submitted to the consultants included 4 categories. The first one being the quality of the proposal, which will be evaluated on the understanding of the project and the responsiveness to the proposal guidelines by the consultants. The next section, that's worth 20 points. The technical capabilities and specialized knowledge worth 30 points, and you can read through those bullet points, but essentially, what is their team makeup and what do they bring to the table that makes their proposal worth up to the 30 points possible. And then the next section is the professional qualifications, knowledge and experience, worth 40 points. This section is really about their knowledge of our needs and their proposal to meet that need. And then the last is the cost, worth 10 points, and that just gives us the ability to evaluate their proposal with a cost factor included in that. Overall, there's 100 points possible. Tried to make it easy for you guys as we think about this number of points out of 100. This evaluation process does meet the statutory requirements listed under Idaho Code for evaluating requests for proposals. So, but at the end of the day, the staff needs the evaluation forms from each of you. And with that, Mr. Chairman, I would turn it back over to you, where you can go through either if you've had them done or want to speak on each of them before filling them out.
Does anybody here on the commission like to be first to give your input? Brian, Sean?
Just going through them, you looking for like an opinion?
Right, yeah, there's actually some very specific things we look at. There's the quality of the proposal, the technical capabilities. Did you have an opinion on between the two of these proposals?
I liked Matrix's proposal better because it was more to the point for me. The information was a little bit more clear, whereas the other one, I forget the name, CPSM, anyways,
Right.
A lot of graphs, a lot of this, a lot of that, which, in my opinion, when you start giving people too much, they kind of shut down. I like that there's, on the Matrix proposal, it kind of, they validate the people that work for them a little bit. I don't know, that's my opinion.
Okay.
It's going to be a lot for either company to go through, but I like the ease of read. It wasn't too long. I think it was like 26 pages or something like that. But that's my opinion. I like the way that they had it put together better.
Okay. Raleigh,
Well,
thank you.
I kind of agree, and out of the two, that's probably would be a choice. My problem with both of them is that anybody can tell you that they can get this data, but if we can't get the data, and the commissioner's telling us that he can't provide the data, how are they going to get the data?
Well, that's probably going to be up to them, and that's going to be part of the contract, I would think.
What do you think on that?
Well, I guess from the standpoint of what we're trying to evaluate today, I would just turn back to the evaluation form and be judging each proposal based off of that, as far as how that particular consultant will work with our respective agencies. That will be a matter of that occurring at that time, so.
Good.
I went through each of the proposals, both the Matrix and the CPSM. I rated the Matrix higher. I scored, out of 100, I scored the Matrix Consulting Group 92, and the CPSM 79. I like the Matrix Group as an overall rank because I think their technical capabilities and professional qualifications was rather important, and they did an excellent job on how they presented that. I don't think, while the cost may be a little higher, I don't think cost is an issue. I think the proposal reflected, I think, good depth, specialization, and national and really national experience in law enforcement feasibility. So I did rate it, and it came out higher than CPSM. Now, CPSM did a good job. They have a responsive submission. However, I thought it was a little narrow. I think they had a little bit too much fluff in there, and it wasn't, it didn't, I think, drill down enough on what we were asking for. So I rated them second. Brian, anything?
I think I agree with everything that's been said. I think CPSM's proposal had a lot of good stuff in it, and maybe it just got buried in there somewhere, but I think Matrix outlined some things that would be important for the decision-making process, including ongoing costs and startup costs and acquisitions, and it just seemed to be a little bit more all-encompassing, I think. And as far as the bottom line price goes, I think that there was the potential for the two to end up being even closer than they already are on paper,
Right,
because of travel and meals and things like that were in the CPSM quote.
Okay, so I think we have, am I correct in saying that all three of us, four of us, have agreed that Matrix should get the nod in terms of the approval to go forward? Now, we still have to score, and we have to be able to turn these forms in with the scores. So, do we need a motion? Do we need a motion, you think,
Yes.
to approve?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah,
That would be-
okay.
Who wants to make?
Who wants to make a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Okay? And the motion is?
I motion that we, if we're talking about choosing, we choose Matrix over CPSM.
Do I have a second?
Mr. Chairman, could I just clarify, that would
Yes.
be a choice as a recommendation forward to city council, correct?
This is just a recommendation going
Correct.
forward, right? It is a recommendation to the city council.
I'll second it.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Question. Aye.
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 All right.
Okay, motion carries. So this will go forward as a recommendation to the city council to approve the Matrix Consulting Agreement.
From our point of view.
Right, right. It is still going to be up to the city council.
When will this be to the council for?
The next available council meeting for consideration would be it would be the February 10th meeting. So it was not put on this agenda.
Right, and that's good.
Yeah. I don't know if you would like to move on. I know there's no other new business items, but there are just a couple updates I wanted to give the committee.
Okay, go ahead.
Yesterday, the sheriff's office did provide us with the monthly activity reports for December, and I provided you that through email, and then also gave you a copy of that at your desk. So if you had any questions with that, we do have an officer, or command level staff member here today who can answer any questions with regards to those reports. Due to the timing that we got it, I couldn't put it in your packet and make an agenda item, but as an open line, as long as there's no decisions made, if you wish to ask any questions, you certainly can.
Okay, is there any other items on the agenda?
They're not agendized. I do know that in the past, there's been interest from the commission to take public comment, and even though it's not published on here, if you wish to ask for that, you certainly could, as long as it did not end up in a dialogue.
Well, I'd entertain any public comment at this time.
Can we have you fill
Yes.
out the form first,
Yeah.
though, and then come up? Thank you.
I already have a form for that.
Yeah,
It's here.
yeah, thank you. And if you're ready, you can go right now.
And please state your name and,
Yeah, I'm Justin Knowles. I'm a resident of Hayden.
Okay.
And I'll keep my questions pertaining to this committee, not ones that would pertain to the city council making a decision. But I'm curious if there's any specific criteria that you're looking for in these reports to assist in making the decision between maintaining our current situation versus having something else, or is it purely focused on monetary aspects?
We'll take your questions, and then they won't be able to have a dialogue with you, but I can meet with you afterwards.
Okay,
Go over that.
perfect. Yeah, I think I think pretty well. Everything else is to do with timing, and I think that's more of a council thing, not the committee thing. So, all right, thank you.
good. Thank you.
Calvin Freitas, I live in Hayden. Yeah, mainly just wanted to say I support this study. I'm glad we're doing a study to get the data and the facts. I've heard a lot of discussions about what things will cost and some things being cheaper than others, and I really just want to see the data and be able to have that dialogue as a community about what's best based off of facts and numbers.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. Okay, if there's no, Lisa, do you have anything else to add to this meeting?
Unless there's any questions of staff regarding anything related to the proposal process, I don't have anything.
I notice we have 2 commissioners present here. Any input?
We have 3, actually.
Actually, 3, yeah. Right.
I would, at this point, they're here as spectators.
Spectators, okay. Well, I just want to be, I want to be courteous, so, all right. All right, I need to entertain a motion to adjourn.
I move to adjourn the meeting.
Second.
I'm second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I,
All right.